Hey, I needed a little peace this morning, so I came to the frozen bay. Hi, it's Paula Harris, and it's time for another Wisdom Wednesday. So we are in a frigid cold spell where I'm living, where I'm filming this at this point, and it's really cool to see the bay frozen. It's not always something you get to experience, but I needed that retouch with nature where it's calm and peaceful. Because I'm sure you're feeling it too. The world is feeling a little upside down. I'm watching things that I just don't understand. Kind of a rules, regulation person. And when rules don't make sense, I find ways to, push back at all or find a way around. But what I'm watching in our country these days just doesn't make sense to me. I'm watching absolute lawlessness and people justifying that it's okay. I watched a group of protesters break into a church during a church service and disrupt it, and a newscaster coming to film it. I thought churches were sacred places. Whether you agree with people's point of view or not around religion, it isn't just free speech to break in and do that. I also don't think it's right to just break public property, kicking vehicles, breaking into vehicles that are government property just because you don't like what's going on. There's been storming of Capitol buildings and states, which when it was done at the federal building, it was called an insurrection. And I'm not understanding why it's not the same when they break in and demand and just run around a building. I'm just very confused. I feel less safe when people are abusing our law enforcement. We saw this happen a few years ago when people were just not supporting our law enforcement personnel. When we get into a society that is not respecting the law, I really fear for what comes next. So whether you like what's going on or not, there are ways to fix it. But violence is not the answer. It's never the answer. So I came to get a little peace, share with you this gorgeous frozen bay, contemplate how I keep peace in my heart. But also, sometimes we have to ask the tough questions. Ends justifying the means. There's a lot of that going around right now on all sides of the aisles. But are we adding to the public discourse in a positive way? Or are we detracting? And I ask we collectively, me, you, are we trying to make the world a better place? Are our actions and our thoughts contributing, or are we harming? It's another Wisdom Wednesday. Hope you share it. And are subscribed to my YouTube channel at Paula Harris 1.